Reply in a very loud tone. I reply in a very loud tone. I earn my living.
What is up, ladies? Leon Trotsky here, bringing some more Battlefield 3 gameplay content. And today, I am bringing you kind of a little recap, and I want to talk to you about something today. This gameplay, first of all, is obviously Operation Metro, and we're playing Conquest, and I sped up some stuff here because we came back on them. This was from my community night a couple weeks ago, and this was a very close game, and I wanted to kind of bring it to you for a reason, is there's a reason that we lost this, and it's all my fault, and I'll show it to you at the end. And it's, has to do with being a server admin. If you guys didn't know, we do PTFO nights on my server, usually every Friday night. Search PTFOHQ on the Xbox 360. You can find my server. Come play with us whenever it's full. It's a blast. We play a lot of different maps. This is Metro. Metro turns into a spawn camp. And what I really want to talk to you guys about today, as we watch this, as we watch me speed through this, we came back on them. They were in front. We pushed back into the 2-cap. They pushed back into the 2-cap, and then something happens because we had agreed to, kind of do the 2-cap thing. No need to push on the 3-cap for, added moral support or anything, and some people weren't in Team VoIP, didn't agree with me that, so I kicked them. So that's some of the things that you have to deal with while being a server admin, is keeping everybody on your server happy, and it can be a pain in the ass when you actually care. When you're playing with friends on both sides and you want it to be balanced and stuff like that, it can be a pain to think about that. And these are the things you have to deal with as a server admin. And, granted, I don't know if you're a server admin or not, you can leave it in the comments below and leave the name of your server, but it's a pain in the fucking ass sometimes being a server admin. And there's usually two ways of thought to be going about this, or at least two ways that I see people doing this. There's the server admins that are very, very strict, is you're not allowed to all cap teams out, you're not allowed to do this, you can't do that, no jet ramming, no this, no accidents, this happens once, you're kicked, 3 kicks is a ban, you're fucking done. The other type of server admin is that I'm not even an admin, I'm just playing on my server, choosing the map type of thing, and they do whatever they want, they stack their teams as long as their team's stacked, they don't care. If they start losing, they're going to switch you over. But other than that, it's just like, no holds barred, do whatever you want. And, each admin's got its own point and stuff like that, but this is what I'm talking about, what happened here. Obviously, I'm sitting here in the spawn screen, I see this guy, I'm yelling at him, do not cap alpha, do not cap alpha, he's still sitting there, we're all in team chat, he's not in team chat. And I sit here long enough to the point where I'm like, you know what, we're going to kick you. We came back to the tie and everything. And of course, as soon as I kick this guy, he starts sending me messages. I start responding to messages. And so we're down 1 player, and then we're down me because I'm sitting here sending messages. And the other team comes back and pushes through the 3-cap. Like, these are the things that I have to deal with as being a server admin. It just happens. And it's a pain in the ass sometimes, but in the long run, it's good. I guess I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that I should be that overarching server admin that's switching people back and forth? Like, I've played games before where it's Metro like this. Say you get the team all capped, then you switch a bunch of the good players back to the all cap to try and push back out, and then you switch it back and forth, and it's like, what's the point anymore? Sometimes I feel the need to like switch myself over just to make things more balanced, which is frustrating because, obviously I'm a good player, or consider myself a pretty decent player, so if I switch myself over, sometimes I can be the turning factor in a game, which is nice, so that everybody else can just have a good time, and I gotta really challenge myself. So sometimes, like, on community nights, like, I get horrible win losses. My win loss is completely abolished by, like, my need to, like, keep servers balanced and stuff like that. But it's one of those things that come with the territory. It comes with the pleasure of being able to kick people from a server when they're being a jackass, because there are certain times that people will come on my server. And I don't know, like, obviously I do the YouTubes, and I don't know if people, like, recognize me from doing YouTube or anything like that, but there are definitely certain times that I get, God, I had this guy last night. We're playing, what were we playing? 200% big ticket, or 200% big map. So it's like, we're playing like Firestorm or something like that. And I'm messing around in the jets, and some douchebag obviously has heat seeker. Like, if you guys don't fly in the jets that much, you don't realize that, like, when somebody's got heat seekers, it's like you clearly don't know how to use the jets, because anybody that knows how to use the jets don't use heat seekers. But there's certain times that, like, the guy's got heat seekers and I still flare, and the heat seeker still hits me. Whatever, he shoots me down. I take the crash, and then what I see is I crash over by my base. The guy jumps out of his jet, steals my jet, and then takes off in it. And I'm like, okay, now immediately, like, this is, if this happens on my server, you're kicked immediately, but it takes that minute to find out who that person is. If they steal a chopper or they steal another jet, it can be a pain in the ass to figure out who stole the other chopper or stole the other jet. This genius makes it easy for me because he steals it, and then he makes a pass on my runway to try and kill me, standing as an infantry player. And of course, I could have tried to RPG him or something like that, but I didn't. I just stood there and took the death. And this is what I tell you guys to do. If you're on my server and you see something like this happen, take the death. Get in the jet and just die. Like, if they're shooting the jet on the runway and you get a chance to spawn in it, spawn in the jet and just die. Don't even repair it. Just die in the jet. Tell me who it was and I'll kick the person immediately. You know, that's the way that I handle these things if somebody's just being a total jerk. But other than that, I don't really have too many rules on my server. It's, you know, obviously just don't steal vehicles on air maps and stuff like that. Vehicles that you shouldn't be able to get into, don't get into. It seems pretty reasonable to me. Other than that, don't be a jerk. Don't do anything that you wouldn't want done to yourself, and you're totally good on my server. So, you know, let me know if I'm going totally overboard and thinking I'm going over the top and banning people left and right. I really don't have that many people banned from my server, only 3 or 4. I did ban that guy who stole my jet immediately. And then he sent me some message, oh, totally worth it. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I'm not mad either. It was totally worth it to me to ban you, because that way I don't have to play with you ever again on my server. So, I'm not mad. You're not here anymore. I'm win-win right now. So, you know, you get little moments of that when it's like, oh, that's cool, I get to kick and ban anybody I want whenever I want. But there are certain times, and more likely than not, when you got people sending you messages that this person is doing this, that this is imbalanced, and when you're playing with the friends, oh, we're not balanced, I don't want to play this map because it's, no, and oh, we're 3 capped, oh, what a jerk, oh, it's, oh my god, I hate, that's why if you guys play on my server, it says don't whine, it's because I don't fucking like hearing it. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I hope this still lets you come play on my server that I'm an admin on, because I try and keep it real, I try and keep it respectful, I try and make sure everybody has a good time, and that's what this bottom line is about, because everybody wants to have a good time when they're playing a game that they spent the money on. So, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. If you got any questions about anything, let me know in the comments below. We did lose. I had the chance coming back, and I get killed a couple times, and I could have killed, and we lost. Oh god, everybody on the other team was screaming balls, saying that this was like the best game of the week, the night that we played. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you were there, let me know. There might be a few other people that had seen this video and stuff like that. So like I said, Fridays, PTFOHQ, join the platoon, PTFO platoon on the battle log, and I will catch you on the battlefield soon, ladies. I hope you enjoy it. And let me know if you have any comments and questions. Comments. I always just mumble that out. Questions in the comments below. Meeny, miny, mo. Meeny, miny, mo. PTFO. Like a boss. You know how we do. Catch you on the battlefield, ladies. Till next time.
Reply in a very loud tone. I reply in a very loud tone. I earn my living.